Morning traders, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setup for today. So the trend is still up. Starting off on the daily, you can see it very clear that the trend is up. We're bouncing off the moving averages at the moment, finding support in pretty much. I would prefer us to find support down here, but that would be a pretty big break below the trend line, so probably not going to happen. This engulfed sort of inside bar here is still a worry. Okay, this could just be a retracement for another move to the downside. Very possible. But I think for now, the trend is up, you trade with the trend. Simple as that. Even looking at the 4 hour, the 4 hour we're above and below the moving averages at the moment to create some confusion. But all that that's doing is there's our next level here, and there's our third level there. This one we can get rid of. Let's get rid of this one. Okay, so those are our levels at the moment. You can see we had a double bottom, we had a crossover of the oscillators here, and that's pretty much the short and sweet of it. And we've had a trend line break. So the big question on my mind right now, let's see how this works out. We do have a bit of a flag here. That takes us back to the top of the range. Okay, so that's what I suspect is going to happen. I want that. I want that. So there's my flag. You see rally, flag, broken through. So I suspect we're going to hit the top of the flag. Okay, let's get down to our pretty clear. You can see there the trend is up at the moment. So looking at the hourly, let's just get now to the strategy view. Looking at the hourly, we are up. We are trending up at the moment. You can see the 12-minute pretty strong trend to the upside. Not wanting to jump in on a long at this level where we are now. Okay, want to see some kind of structure, or I'll wait for the European Open. So if this sort of ranges here during the European Open and we break through the range in the European Open, it's probably worthwhile getting in for a long. Okay, so I think that is my view right now. Pretty simple. Looking for a long back the top of the range. So it's 170 points at the moment on offer. And yeah, there's nothing else here. I think that's really what we're looking for. So we're looking for longs back the top of the range. And if we come back to the 4 hour, if we do break above the all-time high here, I don't think we'll break through there in one go. So you probably find we'll hit that, come back, form some structure, and then build for the next breakout. But this is so typical of the Dow. At an all-time high, we come off and we test it. Normally 3 times. So this is the second time. Bounce off, test for the third time. It'll either be third time lucky or third time unlucky. But I suspect it'll be third time lucky. Okay, let's just get to the Ichimoku here. And we'll start with a 12. Okay, that's pretty clear that we have an uptrend. You can see, as far as Ichimoku is concerned, trending up. No reason to be getting out of this at the moment. 30 minutes, we are trending up, but we do have some deviation from Kijis and Tekinson, and they are flat. So I'm expecting a range or some kind of a pullback, consolidation, etc. And I think what you want to do is just put that trend line in, because that's going to be the first trend line. But pay attention, because it does look like a flat top triangle as well. Okay, same thing here. We've broken through the cloud. We tested the cloud here. Bullish, getting bullish. So it wouldn't surprise me if we see another pullback to test the cloud. And if we look at the 4 hour, this is what does concern me, because this is bearish. Okay, so you can see why I'm saying this level that we're at now, and I'm going to just raise it to that high there, and we've got a bit of a Brooks gap there as well, there. So I suspect that we get some kind of selling happening here. Okay, this could be seen as a double bottom here. See, we've got diversions here. This could be seen as a double bottom. We have closed above it. So that is one scenario. This scenario here is warning us that this is just a retracement. Okay. I'm going to ignore Ichimoku at the moment on the 4 hour. And I'll explain now why. Okay, daily trend is still up, although we've got a flat clearance in here. So if we just come back to our moving averages here, okay, let's see if we have a bit of a different picture here. Not much. So there are two bullish signals, and I'll draw it here on the 3 hour. So the first one, as I said, is that breakout. Okay, the second one that we have at the moment, which is a 4 hour close above here, but it's not a 3 hour close at the moment. See that? So it's a 4 hour close, but it's not a 3 hour close. So that's not cast in stone that is a breakout. But this to me is a double bottom. Okay, double bottom, and that break above there is what I'm looking for. So I have a flag breakout and I have a potential double bottom. Either one of them, and this is where I'm that's the first one, and that's my second one. Okay, so first one is previous all-time high, next one is a new all-time high of 29,036. I still believe that we are chasing 30,000 though. Okay, so I think that's kind of what the bulls have in their mind is 30,000. So as far as I'm concerned at the moment, the trend is up. We've got a 3 hour crossover of the moving averages. We have a 4 hour crossover of the moving averages as well. Okay, so that is trend up. I'm just looking for a better entry to be long. Okay, so delete the noise, come back to the hour, get both our charts up, and you'll see what I'm talking about here. So at the moment, don't want to be long up here. I'm looking for some kind of a pullback, and it doesn't matter how small that pullback is. That pullback could be as far as there. I'm just looking for structure, and you're going to find the structure on the 12 minute. Okay, as soon as we have structure, and that's a little bit of a pullback, build some structure, that's the opportunity to get back in. And then you're trading for the all-time high, take your profit. There should be some kind of a pullback. It may be small, it may be big, and then you want to get back in for the next move at the third attempt at the all-time high, which should bring that double bottom target into play. Okay, so that's kind of my view for today. Just first bit of a pullback or first bit of structure breakout that we get, I will be in on this. And the structure breakout at the moment could very well be a break of this fractal, and that is yesterday's high. It's yesterday's high. Yeah, it's yesterday's high. So I don't see that happening now. I think we'll have to wait for European Open for that to happen, but that's kind of what we're looking for. If we do get a break below 28,723, then I suspect we'll come back down. And bear in mind that in the real market, not the futures market, we have a gap down here at 28,672. So don't be too surprised if you see that be tagged in the latest session today. But for now, I'm looking for breakouts, and I'm looking to trade this thing back to the all-time high here of 28,920. Okay, so that's it for me today. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.